thank you all for coming. Really, with these things, you never know who's going to show up, so really. Thank you. Evi and I, we've been through a lot.
As you all know, I'm sure.
Do you?
What do you know? Do you know who we are?
No, we're asking you. Do you know who we are?
Tell us, what do you know? Refugees to Canada. You
That's a start.
Nothing.
Quiet house now.
Remarkably uninformed.
Well, Evi and I were based out of Vancouver for a bit.
We were forced out of our home. We had our lives threatened and our livelihood ruined. We had a whole community turn against us.
We had left California. We were living in Vancouver for a bit. We were testing the waters of that great film industry you got going on over there. It was great. But after a while, you can only hear people complain about Toronto for so long. So here we are.
They're going to kill us. I just want to make sure everyone here knows that they will kill us.
One thing at a time. So, Toronto. It was time, I think, to get back east. Evi and I have both been here a bunch of times. We love the city. We love the people. We love the food. And the good folks at Norman Felix were kind enough to help us put this whole thing together. We've got some really great pieces from their collection that we think relate to our plight. Because like Evi said, things are a bit heavy.
Now before we begin, there's just a quick item of business that we need to address. First off, this art is for sale. Those of you with money, we urge you to buy it, but not until after the show. Then please take it, because we're done. Now, we can't go any further without letting you know that this won't end well. So sorry to scare everyone. I know we're in Canada now, so sorry.
Sorry.
But this won't end well. This ends in death. Definitely our own. Most probably murder, and definitely covered up to a fault. Blink, and we'll be gone.
We wanted to make tonight as transparent as possible. No secrets.
So now you've all been warned. You can't say we didn't warn you. So anyway, calm down. Have a drink. And if you're thinking about leaving early, you're already implicated, so too late for you. I hope everyone here has at least an inkling of what's been going on, but if you don't worry. Nobody will leave here uninformed. Or innocent.
There are 14 pieces here. It's our attempt to put our past in context and to clock when things got so off track. Now, we're not complaining, mind you. We've had a very rich life, and we've known great love. Great love. Time marches on, though, and as much as we'd like to bury the past, well, here it is. We'll take you through each of our little historical nuggets, scene by scene, blow by blow. It's our own personal Stations of the Cross. And as our past reveals itself, you'll see how this all fits together.
It'll all be worth it in the end.
Trust us.
We're going to release the stars. Because that's
the name of the show.
Tonight, on the Actor Studio, our guests appear in some of the most groundbreaking and important films of the past 40 years. The Last Picture Show, Midnight Express, Paper Moon, The Last Detail, National Lampoon's Vacation, National Lampoon's European Vacation.
I actually wasn't in European Vacation.
Oh, you were?
No.
Well, your presence was felt. It was felt. Kingpin. National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation. Brokeback Mountain. Christmas Vacation 2. Cousin Eddie's Island Adventure. And, lest we forget, The Adventures of Pluto Nash. Academy Award nominee, Golden Globe winner, Asylum Seeker, Please welcome to the stage a man who's on possibly very borrowed time, Mr. Evi Quaid. Randy, you don't have much time left, so let's begin. What matters most?
It's the work.
Then why did you pitch a reality show?
To expose the people after us.
Why do you think it was rejected?
Vanilla Ice got into home design, so they went with that one.
What is your favorite word?
Possibilities.
What is your least favorite word?
Anything in the past. Was, has, been, were, had. I'm more alive than ever right now.
What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
Stick.
What turns you off?
No such thing. I can't hold on to negativity anymore. There is one thing I never got asked to do inside the actor's studio. Somebody's brother got asked to do inside the actor's studio. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dennis enchanted us all. I love this painting. The women of Jerusalem. Oh, the evil women of Jerusalem. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's the media. They're the ones putting these roles on us. Making me the evil bitch.
Making me the lost fool.
There is no male equivalent for the word shrew. Women aren't allowed to be endearing. Unless you're talking about fucking Tina Fey. Tina Fey is endearing.
Yeah, but not before Tina Fey did Weight Watchers.
Julie Bowen did it.
But Julie Bowen has a heart problem that keeps her thin.
She has a pacemaker, and in return, God gives her faith.
These women, these famous women and their pacemakers.
Do you remember George Burns? Yeah. Do you remember his wife? Gracie Allen. Arguably funnier than him.
Yeah.
She said once in a speech in 1940,
As I look around me and see all of these smiling and trusting faces, a tear comes into my eye. And you know why? My girdle is killing me.
she was killed, in fact, in 1964 as a result of her husband's secondhand smoke. It's amazing that you can love somebody so much and then kill them a little bit every day. In the first one, I'm bleached blonde, spread eagle, holding nothing but a gun and my Jimmy Choos. The next one is just me naked up against a car. He called me a provocatrice. Just another stupid feminization of a word. I was just trying to keep it real. My art was about, if you're wondering what it was about getting it away from the boob and back to the vagina. Well, if you're like me, if you were a child of the 70s and 80s, you know it was all about the boob. Police Academy? If you're going to exploit the female body, you damn well better exploit it, which is how I justified getting a Brazilian for that shoot. Rip off the little trail of breadcrumbs around her ass, bleach it out, get rid of your own story, make it be pink and sweet. I'm so sick of the pink, sweet, starving women in Hollywood. I'm so done with pretty people. Thank God we moved to Canada. I'm Greek and Russian, so I come from a long line of hairy bush. To my bush. Or rather to my snatch. Or rather to a snatch who works for American Actors Equity.
When we last caught up with Randy Quaid and his charming wife, Evi, they were wreaking havoc on the Broadway-bound musical Lone Star Love. Evi was trashing the producers and rewriting the script.
Somebody had to. That piece of shit wasn't going to rewrite itself.
The Quaid's antics were too much for the producers of the $6.5 million musical, so they closed the show in Seattle, bitterly complaining that the Quaids had hijacked the production.
If you want to get something done in this world, you do it yourself. Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah.
But the story doesn't end there.
It never does.
All 26 members of the Lone Star Love Company brought Randy up on charges with Actors Equity Association, complaining that he had physically and verbally abused them, and that his oddball antics, both on stage and off, forced the show to close, thus depriving them of their jobs. In Seattle, no less.
Next thing I know, Randy is being banned from Equity for life. For life! Just like that.
Not before I resigned.
Oh, who needs that fucking pinko commie organization? They're out to get us.
That's what she told me. That's what I ended up telling the whole company.
Fuck Equity. I stormed the New York offices.
My lovely wife laid into the receptionist at the front desk.
You fucking bitch. You fucking evil Nazi bitch.
The 76-year-old male receptionist.
This is your fucking Equity bitch plot to destroy my husband. Do you know who you're dealing with, do you? Randy fucking Quaid. Oscar nominated, The Last Detail. Golden Globe winner for LBJ, The Early Years. Merry Christmas, the shitter's full, yeah, that's him.
This was about when she took off her right high-heeled shoe and stabbed him with it. The 76-year-old male receptionist.
He was a fucking bitch.
He had suffered a triple bypass 3 weeks before.
His fault, he was at work. We got ourselves a good lawyer. Catherine. My dad used to work for the FBI and the RCMP, and he was Canadian. And thanks to Catherine, now I am too.
I fought for my refugee status. Refugee status granted. Thank you, Catherine. When asked by the media, she said,
They are much more lucid than you think.
We drove through the night. They pulled us over at the border. We told them that the warrants were a setup. We told them the truth, that we were refugees.
Hollywood refugees.
We needed to get to a place where the star whackers had lost power. A place with no star system at all.